from father, Praveen, because you are totally right on his tremendous devotion to Parliament. And when I look at my own experience of 3 terms in Parliament, where one hardly ever gets, for the last 2 terms, one hardly ever gets to see the Prime Minister. At one point, I remember writing in a book that he has addressed, he has made more speeches in foreign parliaments than in the Lok Sabha, which is and you contrast this with Nehruji, who not only attended every day, but who actually sat through question hour every day, watching his ministers getting embarrassed, and answered questions himself. We have never seen this Prime Minister answer a question in Parliament. If the question is asked to the PMO, it is the MOS and the PMO who answer. That is the way in which our system functions. So Praveen is totally right to spell this out. And of course, as I say, he could have gone farther, because even in Parliament, one of the most distinctive features of Nehru's democratic style was his willingness to encourage criticism of himself, by and an even more craven letter to the Chief Justice of India apologizing for having insulted the judiciary. Because Nehru's democracy, his democratic instincts, involved a recognition that institutions are so much more important than individuals. Praveen does mention a very telling detail, which even I had not been aware of until I read it from Praveen, which is that until about 1955, the Vice President of India was outranked by the Prime Minister in the order of protocol. So you have the President as the number 1 in the country, Prime Minister number 2, Vice President number 3. And according to Praveen, it is Nehru who caught this anomaly and said this is wrong, and pushed the Vice President up above himself. And this was one of the factors that may have persuaded Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan to stay on for a second term, when he had actually expected to be president after 1 term as well.